Everyone, hope everything is going well. I wanted to talk about the Epstein files and trading cards, and people are like, hey, you shouldn't be talking about this, but guess what? No one's talking about this. And if you just go through all of what's going on in our society, it needs to be discussed. People need to start scrutinizing this. And I'm going to tie it into the collectibles hobby, and I did in a previous video, and I will look at it again. And for those that missed the interview with Professor Sports Cards, this was live. Take a look at it, and I'll talk about a few other issues in a bit.
Now bring up your Instagram right now, or your DMs, just in case you shared something.
Yeah, but this is going to be a crazy topic night. Uh, I did ask you, and you said you were cool with me discussing this. I know it is a dicey and sensitive topic. And a lot of people, obviously, they're not going to talk about the Epstein list that came out. And some people will be like, yeah, why would you talk about it? What's the connection to the collectibles hobby? And one individual that has invested big time in the collectibles, and you could say sports arena, is actually Jay-Z. Now, he hasn't been arrested for anything out there, but he definitely was on the email list, or not email list, but there was there was an anonymous tip about Jay-Z. Now, once again, innocent until proven guilty, but it is a bit strange how there was graphic detail with Harvey Weinstein doing inappropriate stuff to a Jane Doe, basically. Now, people would be like, okay, who cares? Why does this matter? Well, if you're hanging out with Michael Rubin and you've invested $300 million in this hobby, I think that needs to be discussed. And a lot of people have been ignoring this. I think the only celebrity that has talked about this is Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you saw the tweets from Nicki Minaj during, was it the Grammys a couple of weeks ago, or the Emmys? I don't know what award show, but like she was just going off on Jay-Z. And there was no talk whatsoever. And even if you just go back to the past with Jay-Z, he dated Aaliyah, maybe underage. Beyonce maybe was underage. And there's been a whole lot of stories out there regarding Jay-Z. And yeah, I think I said this comment about Jay-Z was also at these Diddy parties. Now, this is quite crazy. And we know the celebrity world has a bunch of weirdos, degenerates out there and are compromised, just like our political system. And I saw no video about this. I saw people talking about I'm not attacking you. I get it.
But it is okay. My one push, because last time a few people called you a conspiracy guy in the last show, and I love what you bring always. But I mean, we are connecting some dots that maybe are there or maybe not. So I don't know anything about this. Jay-Z apparently is in the Epstein files.
Not Epstein files, but
I stay away from all that. I try not to even.
Yeah, I know.
It's so they throw so much down our throat. It's so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, Jay-Z was
there was an anonymous tip about Jay-Z in these files that was released a couple weeks ago. It was graphic detail with Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z. Okay, I'm not gonna read into it. It's YouTube, whatever.
Sure. The tip itself does not imply these individuals were investigated, nor does it in any way imply guilt for the accusations posed, as stated by the DOJ. Because of the sweeping nature of the files or Epstein files, everything sent to the FBI in public relation to the case was slated for release. So they are reporting it, but they're also meaning some of the accusations posed could be fake or false. I'm not saying I'm not trying to defend, but I am trying to play a little bit the other side because we all.
No, I understand.
Okay,
I understand. I mean, all I'm going to say is that there have been other individuals as well that have made what would be insane allegations about, Beyonce and, at a Jay-Z Rock Nation party, I believe from what, a couple decades ago. Remember the running back Larry Johnson?
Chiefs.
Yeah, and I think he played for the Cardinals, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, he was on Jason Whitlock. I'm sure you've heard of Jason Whitlock.
Yep.
Yep.
I actually think I used to not like Jason. He's a Bay Area. I'm pretty sure he's a Bay Area reporter at first, and I used to not like. I respect his channel quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't agree with everything that Jason Whitlock
No, no,
says.
but
He brings
takes a
topic.
different angle.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the other side of the coin. And Larry Johnson made some insane allegations. I mean, I think I don't know if you'd be comfortable sharing some of the allegations
Oh,
that he made. Yeah, it was basically a party. He did this on Jason Whitlock's channel. It's on YouTube. It's a prominent channel. I'm not making this up. I've done videos on this, and he basically said that Beyonce was asking him inappropriate question about kids at a party. It was nuts. And Beyonce and Jay-Z did not sue Larry Johnson. And from my memory, Jay-Z threatened to sue, I think the lady's name is Jaguar Wright, because she was making these allegations about Jay-Z. So, like, what's going on here? You know, people may say that, oh, it's conspiracy theories, it's off the rails. Like, if you didn't remember this, but I did 30 videos on card porn 3 years ago because I noted the weird behavior patterns of this individual. I was called insane, a crackpot, and what happened? I was right about the strange behavior patterns, and he got busted for fraud.
okay. The difference between card porn and these guys is these other guys are heavily connected with a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. These guys have a lot of money. And I just still find it weird how Michael Rubin has all of these connections to these high end celebrities. Some people will be like, well, that's not a conspiracy theory because he pays them off. Well, Michael Rubin ran.
Yeah, just looking at this, and a lot of people want to look at fanatics, and I discussed further into fanatics. Like, it's just weird. Big money from Jay-Z, and then Ruben's hanging out with these rappers, doing this bunny hopping with Meek Mill, hugging these rappers, loaded boxes, hanging out with Shy. This is just not normal. Okay. And the celebrity culture is coming to this hobby. Okay, you can get exposure to some of your cards, but is this what you want in this hobby? I would say no. I would want it a little more clean, but it is what it is. And once again, you get these comments like conspiracy theory, this and that, and like, dude, conspiracy theorists have been batting 500, 600. Everybody else has been batting 150, 200, okay? And conspiracy theories are labeled as some sort of, you're just ostracized if you're labeled as a conspiracy theorist. But I don't understand how these educated people always want to point the finger at these conspiracy theories or at these theorists, even though they have a much better batting average than the rest of the crowd. And I was also called nuts. I mean, if you want to go into the Epstein file situation, like how many times you just Bill Gates, type in Bill Gates, okay, and in the Epstein file list, and you're going to get a lot of searches for Bill Gates, okay? Type in Gates, you're going to get a lot of emails. And, you get what? STDs or STIs allegedly from some Russian chicks. Like, what kind of blackmail does this guy have, especially meeting with Epstein after he got released from jail? Okay, what was up with that? And I did a video. I was calling out Nat Turner for posting this card of Bill Gates. This was a video from what, a couple of years ago. You could take a look. It was called Nat Turner Seriously Did This. He showed a picture of Bill Gates in his card, and I'm like, yo, have you looked at all the connections between him and Epstein? And, during the pandemic, he was saying all sorts of crazy things. Bill Gates. Once again, conspiracy theorists were right during the pandemic. And just look at the comments. I mean, all these things coming out with Epstein, all these things coming about these weirdos and these Epstein files. And this, look at the comments. Reaching a bit in my information. Seems like a slow weekend of hobby drama. Hurting for content this week. I don't think it's bad someone collects Bill Gates. He's known for inventing the internet, Microsoft, one of the most powerful companies in the world. I mean, freaking Excel was actually, or a version of Excel was created before that. I mean, that everybody uses, but putting that aside, plenty of people on both sides went to his party. Plenty of people have had cards made their image on it. Few people actually get completely canceled. Okay. Same energy if he posted a Trump card or not. He didn't post a Trump card. My favorite politician right now is Thomas Massey, so it's like whatever it is. It's a little picture, it's a little cardboard picture of a man. Okay, this guy is clearly drinking the Kool-Aid. He used to like always comment on me. Like you could tell who believes, mainstream propaganda. This one is one of them. You have had a lot of takes, but this might be the cake. All right. These are the same people coming after me for card porn, going after hobby establishment people. If Bill Gates is deplorable, why are you using Windows products? That's what's given to us. It's like you don't like what's going on YouTube, back in the day with the censorship, but that's what's the main product that all of us use. Okay? Let's see what it doesn't mean Nat has any affiliation with Bill Gates or Epstein. It's literally a card. Can't please all of them, even when you posted Kyrie cards. Bro, you desperate for content or something? Love the content, but this is reaching. No, it's not. I'm just ahead of the curve. All right. Yeah, I mean, you could just go on and on and on and on. I think Steve Splenda, he brought this to my attention a few years ago. He was like one of the few people that actually agreed with me. Hobby establishment, nothing to see here. You're a conspiracy theorist. Bill Gates isn't that bad. I'm like, yeah, exactly. That was like probably one of the few comments that was completely spot on. All right. Once again, yo, you're reaching too much today, bro. Slow news day today. No, no. I see your point, but there are no hard facts behind this. It's pattern recognition. This is way before all this stuff came out. And it was already there. I just think that the media in general does just a poor job in giving you CIA Mockingbird talking points. All right. And we could talk about Operation Mockingbird another time. Okay, another thing about the Epstein file, and how does it relate to the hobby? Frank Ribery, soccer player, he was listed in this. He's followed by the police. He was accused of doing like really hanky-panky stuff, really bad things. Is there any card of this guy out there? Frank Ribery, 53.99 Leaf card. Okay. What I'm going to be doing probably in the next video, I'm going to be looking at other people that have been mentioned in the Epstein files, and I'm going to look at their prices. No one wants to talk about it. Maybe we could look at some Jay-Z card prices. Have his cards taken a hit because a lot of people were selling Jay-Z cards a couple of years ago. But I know this fanatics people, they don't want this to be talked about. So this is definitely something I want to talk about if they don't want to talk about this. So anyways, talk to you later. See ya. Bye.